Hey y'all, LSD O'Neil here with another video today. I'm still kind of sick, as you can probably tell in my voice, but I can actually talk without pain, so I'm here. Hello. But today I wanted to talk about Vecna and its potential in DBD because of the current stuff going on. This discussion will contain potential leaks and rumors, so if that is not your thing, go ahead and leave now. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get into it. So there's apparently been this very credible leaker in the YouTuber Snedger's community that has been very accurate with the stuff coming out. Like they got the Unknown and Sable spot on, they got Chucky and Alan Wake spot on, which is honestly crazy. But they also said at some point that Vecna from DND was specifically coming to Dead by Daylight. And you know what? I think that it's possible. It's definitely a weird license that they could add. But I have some thoughts on what it could be if it is something that ends up coming to the game. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, I definitely want a fucking non-human survivor. Not necessarily a dwarf, but they could easily add an elf finally. And I think it'd be really wise of them to add characters that you got to use in Baldur's Gate. I know that Baldur's Gate was obviously developed by someone else, but they used all characters based off of D&D. They're all canon in the D&D mythos, so they could easily just pull those over. And I would personally love Shadowheart. I know she's not technically a full elf, but that's also semantics and not the point of this video. I just really want, if we're getting a fantasy killer, I want a fantasy survivor. I want a elf so bad. Finally, the first non-human survivor, which would be sick. Now, so the thing is, Vecna is a necromancer and a lich king, which makes things a little complicated to figure out what their power could be. I don't actually know too much about Vecna because I don't usually play canon D&D campaigns. I usually do a lot of homebrew campaigns. I do understand that obviously Stranger Things took and made a concept of a version of Vecna, you know, with telekinesis and other properties. If Vecna normally has telekinesis in a game, they could easily give us some kind of power that uses it. I think that'd be super sick. I don't know how they would really work on that. They could be like... They can, maybe within a certain radius, they can pick you up and throw you, which would be kind of cool. Or they could, I don't know, find pieces on the ground and throw them at you. I think that'd be the most uninspired part. I think being able to interact with survivors directly would be fun for Killer. I don't know how I'd feel on Survivor, obviously. They could technically do something like give them zombies or give them the ability to create zombies. But again, at the same time, it's kind of like, we don't need more zombies in the game. We already have Nemi doing that, indirectly, technically, but... we already have something that makes zombies, that has zombies in their kit. I feel like having that as a power would be very, I will say, if this somehow is like a double licensing deal, and it's actually a Stranger Things and a D&D crossover, that would be absolutely mind-blowing. I don't think it's likely. I don't think we would have had enough time for Stranger Things to be a co-license. They might give them like a legendary skin to look like that version, and then we could maybe get, you know, some survivors like Robin... Joyce and Hopper and stuff like that. And then the kids are getting old enough that they could potentially have skins. I don't really want them though, honestly. I would rather have the, you know, adult characters that have been adult this whole time. But if it is a Stranger Things collab on top of it, it could easily make the power be a lot of telekinesis and other things, or even like some kind of long-range trap killer. Because I don't think we have a long-range trap kind of character. I think every single one has to go to the place and then trap it. So I think having a long-range trap character could be interesting. I mean, obviously, if we were to get a map with a D&D version of Vecna, it would make sense to have like something like Baldur's Gate, or even, hell, even just a random wilderness map would be pretty cool. And I think that's just the video today. I'm still sick and so I have brain fog, and it's really hard for me to think straight. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button, and if you consider leaving a subscribe, I would appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.